morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Riley Shaw.
And I'm Riley Metton.
With Principal David Bird taking his leave from RJUHSD in March to fill the position of Director of Learning and Support Services in Elk Grove Unified School District, the district is beginning the search for applicants to fill his place. In the meantime, RJUHSD has brought in Suzanne Laughrea to serve as interim principal to finish out the school year. We go to Devin Dickens with more.
As part of the search for the new principal, the district is seeking input from the Roseville High School community to guide the process. According to Assistant Superintendent of Personal Services, Barry Basham, the district held a meeting with teachers, students, and parents to determine the qualities they hope to see in the new principal.
They want somebody who is collaborative and approachable and values all students and all staff. Embraces the diversity that we have, as well as respects the outstanding programs that are already in place at Roseville High School, but is not afraid to also question and challenge those areas that maybe that we need to improve upon.
I think it was. I think that it was new and it was nice because, like I said, it was. I think it's important for when you're hiring a new person, especially for a school, getting a student's perspective, because you don't just want a new person coming in and changing what you already had established from before.
As for Laughrea, she hopes to ease the transition period as the district looks for an official replacement.
I've never been an interim principal before, so it'll be kind of fun. What we're going to try to do is make it as seamless as possible, and I'll just be filling in exactly like Mr. Bird would, so to be filling in on any of his responsibilities. There's things that are kind of unique, like site council, because he still has things like that to get approved, like the budget and the LCAP, although I did a lot of that as a principal before, so I understand that piece.
Bird will officially take his leave by the end of this month.
This Saturday is the annual crab feed. Junior class officers are still searching for volunteers to help serve and run the event.
Our goal would be to have at least 65 student volunteers. Preferably we'd like juniors because it is raising money for the junior class, but anybody at school is welcome to help.
The crab feed is very important for the junior class because it brings in a lot of proceeds for our class with junior prom, senior ball, photo booths, DJ prices, and all of that stuff, decorations.
The event begins at 6 p.m. at the Placer County Fairgrounds. Students can sign up to volunteer by visiting Student Government in room 202 or filling out a sign-up form sent to student emails.
Now we go to Natalie Russell with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Natalie Russell. This past weekend, 9 varsity tennis players traveled to Fresno to compete in the California High School Tennis Classic. The team finished first due to outstanding play all around and is feeling confident going into their next matches.
I'm very proud because this is the first time we've competed in the Fresno tournament and we were able to win our first championship.
Honestly, our singles were pretty solid, but it's mostly our doubles that ended up holding the game together, particularly in a lot of close matches. They pulled through. This is a real confidence booster. I mean, today we're playing Antelope, and Antelope's not too good, but especially with Wood Creek, and we don't know how Yuba or Inderkum is. Just having that confidence with our doubles.
Boys varsity volleyball plays tonight at 6 at Antelope. Boys varsity tennis plays Antelope tonight at Sierra View at 3:30. Varsity baseball and softball are both scheduled to play tonight. Baseball at home at 3:30 against Ponderosa, softball at Rio Linda at 3:30. Hopefully both teams will get to play tonight despite the predicted rainy weather. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Natalie. The internet music phenomenon Vaporwave has captivated listeners for years by its intriguing sounds, mind-boggling aesthetic, and ongoing battle between reality and romanticism. The Vaporwave movement began in the late 2000s as chillwave or glo-fi, a movement that's still ongoing today but under a new name. The first couple Vaporwave artists designed their music as an assault on modern capitalism, and even basing their name off a Marxist ideal meaning repetition. The old music consisted of old 80s samples that was chopped up and repeated. This served as the artist's lack of care for copyright laws and complete disregard for others' work. Later, Vaporwave turned into an acceptance of capitalism and a rejection of the old anti-capitalist movement. This stage in the music was categorized by a glorification of 80s and 90s advertisements and Japanese culture. However, it still kept the repetition aspect of the name and used that to create an aesthetic that's still present in the music today. The more modern feel of Vaporwave came from the explosively popular Floral Shop and Blank Banshee albums. While Floral Shop was mainly a one-hit wonder and brought many into the genre with a colloquially titled Macintosh 420, Blank Banshee transcended the Vaporwave movement and turned the music into something totally new. Blank Banshee led as an inspiration to lo-fi, also going by lo-fi hip-hop or chill beats. While both the categories draw from a feeling of collective conscious, instead of pulling from 80s and 90s nostalgia, it pulls from feelings that we've all experienced, like sleepless nights or even feelings that we haven't experienced yet, but can somehow create in our minds. Lo-fi also changes things to almost an obsession of Japanese culture, but throughout all that, lo-fi still keeps its roots as a derivative of the earliest stage of Vaporwave. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. Yesterday, Peer Helping held their annual Language of Love Assembly.
The Language of Love Assembly means something different to every student that hears it. Peer helper Serafina Kirk finds her love language when she helps those through tough times.
It warms my heart because giving it to somebody who I know who's been stressed out a lot recently, giving them that kind of like release was really nice, I guess.
Along with this assembly, Peer Helping has also had a love week to spread the love around campus.
So basically all of last week we had a love week, so like peer helpers from each class just going around campus and showing a lot of love. And there's a thing called 5 languages of love. So each day we dedicated one day to a language of love.
Peer Helping hopes to continue hosting these assemblies and keep teaching students about their love language. That's it from us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.